Welcome to Tactical Reviews for a look at lionSTEEL's new slimline folder, the Skinny. And why is this called the Skinny? Well, lionSTEEL are very well known for their heavy folders. So here we have a TM1, and you can see the profile of the Skinny is significantly slimmer. So here we have the edition of the Skinny, which has a bronze titanium mono-construction handle with carbon fibre inserts. Included in the box with the Skinny, because this has the removable flipper tab system, there's a tool one end of the tool is actually a spanner for the pocket clip, which you can swap sides with, and on the other end is a torx bit which fits into that removable flipper tab. You can take that off, and there's also a little blanking screw that you pop back in there when you've taken that removable flipper away. So as we have a little bit more of a look around the Skinny, so as a flipper, and I'm not going to go through it here, in the full review you'll be able to see photographs of the removable flipper tab taken off and the blanking screw added back in. But if you imagine that's not there, then we have a kind of a big nail nick or grip so that you can open the blade manually. And this is of the construction that lionSTEEL have a bit of a speciality in, which is the single piece handle. So this is all milled as one piece, and in this case it has on the non-lock bar side, it has a carbon fibre, I think this is a fat carbon insert. So let's go in and have a look at the details. And here we are much closer in on the Skinny. You can see that in this edition the fat carbon inlay, and this is the bronze finish titanium. The Skinny has a MagnaCut blade. The lionSTEEL removable flipper tab. The pocket clip can be fitted to the other side, and on the end of the lock bar arm there is a steel inset piece which has, if we look inside here, it has an overtravel prevention as part of that insert that doesn't allow the lock to be pushed too far. Let's go in even closer. So now we can't fit the entire knife in frame, but that lets us really see what's going on. So here you can see that single piece construction, lanyard hole, deep carry pocket clip that's reversible, bit closer in on that lock insert. Let's just check that. See the MagnaCut blade. Now while we're looking really close at this, so this knife has been through at least one show, so IWA 2024, possibly others, and so it's not a brand new knife, but it's very hard to tell otherwise. So if there were the odd little mark, that is because it's been handled a lot at the shows. And we're looking in there to see the bearing cups. Okay, let's just take another look at the handling. This view is really just to show how the knife handles. It's a very slick action on those bearings. I take an XL size glove, so it's a nice slim profile. If we had a look earlier at the TM1 next to the skinny, that's also a single piece handle. Let's pop that aside. So removable flipper for two-handed opening or flipper. So now we're going to do the detailed technical measurements. And in this section of the video we are doing the detailed technical measurements of the lionSTEEL Skinny. There is no pouch, sheath or anything else, just the weight of the knife. So this is 94.6 grams for the knife. We have the length when folded, which is 11.3 centimeters. So width when folded may or may not include the flipper tab, but I'm going to take the widest point, which is 27.4 millimeters. Overall length is 19.9 centimeters, with the blade length at 87 millimeters. Handle thickness 12.5 millimeters. Also take that with the clip. So at the widest point, 17.1 millimeters. Handle depth, we'll take that in this center where the swell is. It's 20.2 millimeters. Let's have a look at the balance point. which is 12 centimeters from the tip. Blade thickness 3.3 millimeters. So grind here looks to be flat, and that is a flat grind. Grind length, just working out, because we have the finger groove, we also have this tapered swedge as to the point I'm going to use for the grind length. I'm going to take that in the center of the nail nick. So 16.4 millimeters with a blade depth at 19.9 millimeters. Primary bevel angle now. And that gives us, so it's 9 degrees and 48 minutes. 9 degrees, 48 minutes. Now I mentioned earlier this has been through an exhibition, so we are still looking at a factory edge which seems to be in quite good condition, but it's not completely factory fresh. The edge bevel angle, the right hand is 25 degrees and the left hand is also 25 degrees. Point angle. Point angle is 48 degrees. Thickness behind the edge now. .86 millimeters, which I will double check. Just trying to pinch this just at the top of the edge bevel. 0.73 millimeters. Rake for this, there is a small rake, even though it's quite a straight looking knife. And that's a rake of 3 degrees. So we'll see now for the factory edge sharpness. This is, I have to say again, after being through an exhibition, so may not be absolutely as it should be. So center sharpness 215 grams. Sharpness at the heel, $230 grams. and the tip sharpness 240 grams. Thank you for joining me in this look at the lionSTEEL Skinny, and remember, get informed, be prepared, stay sharp.